Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today I wanted to demonstrate a lat pull down using a machine. Some of you do have machines at home or you have access to them in gyms nearby that I know that you use, so I wanted to demonstrate how to use your equipment properly. So we're going to do a lat pull down, lifting more weights today. So this particular machine, when I put my hands up, I want to just put my hands about in a comfortable position so that when I pull down, I'm in a normal, comfortable position. I don't need to put my hands way out here. This isn't very functional. I want to be able to pull myself. This is a kind of a motion where you would pull yourself up off of something, right? So that motion is more, put your hands in a comfortable position for you. So I've got this big wide bar, but I don't have to use the handles on the end. Also, I'm going to sit up nice and tall and pull it straight down to my chest or straight down to my armpits area. When I go up, don't let my shoulders come up. I'm going to keep my shoulders down. 3, 4, 5. Think about squeezing back too. It's easy with a lat pull down sometimes to, not necessarily in this position because it's got me really close, but to kind of pull forward, you want to pull back using those back muscles, squeezing those shoulder blades down and back. One more, and 10. Good. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. Also, home equipment sometimes isn't set up ideally. It's kind of set up for the average size person, and if you find that it's not quite working for you, you can alternate it a little bit. Like generally, I would have someone I would sit on a ball out here or just sit on it opposite. So I can sit on these and then I feel like I have a better actual range of motion going into that. So you can see how I'm pulling down and back. So you can kind of modify how your home equipment works depending on what kind of setup you have. Okay, next we're going to turn and come back into the regular part. Whoops, I need that a little higher. We're going to do some side lunges today. So again, I want you to do these at either your kitchen counter or somewhere where you can really hang on. I want you to lunge over to one side, kind of reach with your opposite hand. Just change my camera angle just a bit. Okay. Now you can use weights for this if this is something you're used to. If this is not something you're used to, do it along your kitchen counters. You can really sit back. At my gym, I have a big long bar, and I have people start in the middle of that, and so they can sit at the bar, really pull back, and go back and forth like that. So you can really sit back. You want your weight in your heels here, not in your toes. So you're sitting back. You want your hips going backward, just like you're going to sit down in a chair right here. Keep your chest nice and tall. If you are using a weight, you can alternate. Put it in this hand, alternate back and forth. If you're having any knee pain and you just can't quite get it, just stop. And you could do sit-to-stands as an alternative today. So really use that kitchen counter to sit back, putting your weight back into that heel, not letting it go into your toe. Let's do one more on each side. And rest. Okay, that's a good one. You'll feel that a little bit in your inner thigh and in your glutes if you go through and do all of them and do 2 or 3 sets of them all together with all of the circuits. Okay, next we're going to move over. I have a tube set up about chest height. And we're going to do some side chops. So I want you to face the wall, face the source of your, where you have your band or your tube looped. Put your hands, both palms facing down. We're going to go into just a little bit of a squat. Arms straight. We're going to chop, chop. We're going to chop down beside your hips. Hello, Baloo. 5. Shoulders down. 7. 8. This one's just a little bit quicker. 9, 10, and 10. Good. So that's getting the backs of your shoulders, but it's also a good core workout you'll feel if you keep going with that. Okay, next we're going to do alternating march shoulder press. So I've got my weights here. I've got about a medium size weight. This is probably a little bit harder than a normal shoulder press, so maybe a little bit lighter than you would normally choose. We're going to do a standing march shoulder press, but opposite arm and leg are going to go up. So this is a little balance, a little core. If this is really challenging for you for balance, stand with your back against the wall. That will help. Try to do it as slowly and controlled as you can. Five. Lots of different muscle groups working here. Quite challenging. Also adding some balance. 7. Oops, lost my balance there. 8. 9. Keep your tummy nice and tight. 10. And 10. All right, good. I'm going to rack my weights so they're out of my way. And next we're going to do a hip abduction. So you can stand next to something if you need it for balance. If not, you could try to make this also a little bit of a balance challenge. But standing nice and straight, nice and tall, shoulders down. We're going to bring one leg out to the side, back and forth, standing on this leg, good hip stabilizer. Now, this leg that's going out to the side, you're just going out to that natural end range of motion. You don't need to tip and really get it as high as you can go. Also, you want your toe, it's a tendency for the toe to want to kind of turn out to the side like that. Almost think about turning your toe in, like a little bit, almost pigeon-toed. That really emphasizes the glutes more, which is what this exercise is targeting. Switch legs. You can shake them out a little bit if you need to. And the other side. So turn that toe in just a little bit. Don't let the toe turn out, because that your hips and your hip flexors and your quads want to take over, because those are the strong ones. Those are the ones that do most of the work throughout the day. We want your glutes working. Now this last one here is probably feeling really tired because it was tired from standing on it, and now this one's getting really tired from having worked and then standing on it. So by the end you're done with those. Hopefully you're really feeling it back here in your glutes. Okay, we're going to lower down to the floor for the last one. I'm going to join Baloo down here, taking a nap. And we're going to do one hand into your knee press. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor. I'm going to have you pick up your knee and push it away. So you're pushing towards your hand with your knee and you're towards your knee with your hand. So it's an isometric hold, but you're pushing and then switch. So we're alternating sides. Hold it for, 3 or 4 seconds. And make sure you don't hold your breath with it. Breathe. Find a way to control your breathing. Now, you can control how hard you're pushing here. If it's really challenging, obviously you don't have to push quite as hard. Or if you really want to get this is a good core workout with a safe position for your back. Push as hard as you can if you really want to get that extra contraction. Lighten up a little if it's feeling like it's a lot. Let's do 2 more on each side. 9, And this is a good core exercise to do if you are having any back pain because it puts your back in a really happy position. Okay, that was 10. Sit up nice and slowly. You can get up. After you've been on your back, you want to stand up as slowly and take your time so that you don't get lightheaded or dizzy. Go through those 2 or 3 more times, or 1 or 2 more times, 3 times total. You can do 4, of course. Add a little cardio in between, get your heart rate up, make it a good full hour workout. If you have any questions or need any modifications, feel free to leave a message in the comments or message me privately. Have a great workout, everybody. Thank you.